What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Power and Science of Money podcast. And I'm your host, King Freeze. Yeah, you read that right. And it's not clickbait. I have little to no money in my bank account. Why? Because if you have money sitting in your bank account, it ain't earning more money. My goal is to earn more money. See, I understand that we're in a jacked up game. And in this jacked up game, if you don't participate or take advantage of the rules that are out there, then you're going to continuously keep putting your money in the bank where you're just going to be earning the bank money. I don't want the bank to earn nothing off of me, especially since they ain't giving out no dividends that's worth a dang, you know? they're lending your money out to everybody out there, business loans, personal loans, all kinds of loan, credit cards. They're doing all this stuff with your money, and you don't get any residual income from it at all. You don't get to participate in none of that. But sometimes you have to pay for the benefit of just keeping your money in the bank. Minimum deposits, and sometimes they charge fees and all kind of other crap. So why would I keep my money there? Why? I keep a little bit of money in there to take care of incidentals, and that's about it. I don't need them holding any of my cash. So you may be asking, what do I do with the rest of my money? Well, with the rest of my money, I invest it into other things. I go into mutual funds and or my Roth IRA, and I also have a brokerage account. This is where I keep my money because I'm trying to make my money make me more money, is what I'm trying to do. I don't want my money to sit in the bank and make no money for me. I and if you think about it, it's really highly inconvenient to have a bank account, to tell the truth. I mean, I also have Bitcoin, but until Bitcoin really gets their transactional community together, I'm just really holding it as a personal asset that I just like. It's like a fun asset right now. But that's beside the point. I digress. My real point is you should be investing your money into mutual funds or stocks. I prefer mutual funds because I don't really touch my money. Once I invest my money, I really don't touch it. I really let it sit there to grow for the future. I don't really like doing individual stocks because it's too beholden onto particulars like for example, I think Disney just lost their CEO Bob Iger, I think, and depending on who's up next, that could affect the price of Disney stock. You know, I I'd rather have my money in mutual funds. Now, in mutual funds, there's a fund, there's a fund of money and there's a fund manager that invests your money across several different types of companies, depending on what type of, industry that you're, investing in. So there's growth. Growth means it focuses on big companies like Apple, Intel, the huge companies that you and I know. Those companies are growth companies. They're big and they continuously grow. Now, you can also invest into what is called a value fund, which is a type of fund that they invest into companies that they believe are undervalued. So it's more of not what they are worth now, but what they believe they will be worth in the future. So you're kind of betting. And then there's blended funds. Now, blended funds has a hybrid of both. So it has a hybrid of the value funds and it has a hybrid of the growth funds. So it plays a little bit of that. And then I also go into international and make sure you pick international because here's the reason why I pick international. In case something goes awry in America, um, I want to have a stack of money in overseas investments that won't be affected by what goes on in America. But when you pick these funds, be sure to pick international. Do not pick world because if you pick world, it includes the United States of America. I want to exclude the United States of America. But because you want to compartmentalize yourself from disasters. But sometimes those disasters are unavoidable. Like right now with the coronavirus, it's affecting the entire world. Everything is affected by coronavirus. I can't think of anything that you can invest in right now and be making money. But what you can be doing, which is what I'm doing, is investing and buying into companies that I know will bounce back after this depression is over, or recession, or whatever you want to call it. When the market returns, there'll be certain companies that will come back. Because think about it. These companies didn't disappear. Like, these companies are not losing stock value because of something they've done. It's something that's being that they're being affected by, which is an outside, something. It's something from the outside. It's not them. The company's not falling apart. These companies are still sound. So Disney, Apple, all the airlines, all the hotels, pretty much, man, you can just throw your money at anything almost right now and make some money later. In good companies, do your research. Don't just throw your money at anything, because people will take me literally and go, hey, man, I put my money into Junebug record company, and after the recession happened, I lost my money. Yeah, because you didn't do your research. Do your research, because right now, man, if you really do good research, you could come up so much, man. I mean, I got 4 or 5 positions that I put myself into. I even got into a couple of stocks, and you know what I just said about stocks. And I don't like stocks, but I think I found a good 4 or 5 that I can put my money into that I think I should come out with some huge gains on the other side. But if you're more into the mutual funds, get into those types of mutual funds that I just talked about, man. Get into those growth funds, those value funds, those blended funds, those international funds. Get into all them things, man, because, I mean, it's money out there to be made. And if you have the patience enough to sit around and wait for this thing to blow over and for the market to come back and for everything to recover, then you are poised to make money. Money, man. And if you make those investments into a IRA, a Roth IRA, oh man, the benefits are even better, because check this out. And I'm going to get into this on my next podcast. But this is the value of either deferred or tax-free withdrawals. Now, with a Roth IRA, the money that you put into your Roth IRA is considered post-tax, which means you've already paid tax on it. So when you put that money into your Roth IRA, into those good investments that I spoke about earlier, and that money grows, all the growth comes with no capital gains tax whatsoever. Actually, no tax whatsoever at all. As long as you withdraw the profit after you turn 59 or 60. I forget what. Do your research. But check this out. But the principal that you put into those Roth IRAs, you can withdraw at any time, at any age, with no penalty, because you've already been taxed on that money. Oh, man. Did I just blow your mind? I hope I did. I hope I did. But, and that's another way that I use that first before I go into my brokerage account, because my brokerage account, I'm going to have to pay some capital gains. But, I'm going to get a little bit more into tax deferred and all these kind of other things in my next podcast. So make sure that you tune in to the power and science of money. Okay, this is King Freeze, man, and I love each and every one of y'all. And until next time, peace.